Hi guys, welcome so much to another episode of Everything Fashion. I pray that you're doing amazing, and I also hope that October has been treating you nicely. So, in today's video, as I said in my previous video, we will be talking about the different body types in women or the different figures that women have. Okay, so sit back and try to learn something. Maybe by the end of the video, you will be able to classify your body type, or you will know the type of figure that you have. Okay, so the female figure is a cumulative product of fat and muscle distribution in the body and the body's skeletal structure. Okay, so the female figure, or any figure for that matter, is a cumulative product of fat and muscle distribution and the skeletal structure of the body. So there is a wide variety of female figures, but the female figure is mostly and typically characterized by a narrower waist compared to the bust and the hips. This is to mean that the typical female figure, has a smaller waist compared to the size of the bust and the size of the hips. So, as we talked about in my previous videos on the general human body types, these female body types are derived from the general body types. They are basically variations and combinations of those major body types. So, the women figures include, they are classified in terms of shapes and also in terms of fruit, according to the shape. So we have the round shape, also known as the apple shape. We also have the triangle shape, also known as a pear. And we also have the inverted triangle. We have the rectangle, also referred to as straight or banana. We also have the diamond shape and the hourglass shape. Okay, so we have the diamond shape, the hourglass shape, the triangle, the inverted triangle, round, and rectangle. So to go in deeper, the round or the apple shape, they generally have a fuller bust, midsection, and narrow hips. Okay, they have a fuller bust, a fuller midsection, and narrow hips. So this is what basically people in Kenya refer to as the Kikuyu shape: a bigger bust, a bigger midsection, and narrow hips. So that is, if you have such kind of a figure, it is called the round or the apple shape. Okay, so for the triangle or the pear shape, this generally means that you have a narrow shoulders, you have a smaller bust, you have a fairly defined waist, and then you have very fuller hips. So the general highlight of your body is your hips. You have generally larger hips compared to your upper body. You have a smaller upper body compared to your lower body. Okay. So if you have lean arms, a small shoulders, a small bust, a fairly defined waist, and bigger hips, you have a pear or a triangle shape. Okay, guys. So after the triangle shape, we have the inverted triangle shape. Okay. So the inverted triangle shape generally means that you have broader shoulders, that the size of your shoulders is bigger compared to the rest of your body. You have broad shoulders and smaller frame going down. You have smaller hips, you have a smaller midsection, and your bust and your shoulders are generally broader. Okay, so if you have such kind of a shape, you have an inverted triangle shape. Next, we have the rectangle, the straight or the banana shape. I know you all know the shape of a banana. So if you have a rectangle shape, it generally means that the size of your shoulders, the size of your bust, the size of your midsection, and the size of your hips is almost the same. Like you don't have like any define, as no part of the body is bigger than the other. So you have a rectangular shape, like your shoulders match the size of your hips. Next, we have an hourglass figure. So if you have an hourglass figure, this generally means that the size of your bust and the size of your hips is the same, but you have a very narrow waist, like your waist is actually very well defined. So you have a bigger bust, a very small waist. Not it doesn't have to be like very small, but as long as you have a well-defined bust, a well-defined waist, and hips that are almost equal to the size of your bust, it means that you have an hourglass shape. So we also have the diamond shape. So this type of a shape generally means that your midsection is a little bit fuller compared to other parts of your body. So yes, guys, that is it. Those are the six major body types. I hope you know them, and I also hope that you now know where your body type lies. So in my next video, I'll be talking about the men body types, and then I will also discuss the best way to dress your body type. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure to subscribe, and see you in my next video, guys. Bye.